whether it's a government or other not-for-profits which are doing this. For CSR-related activities, there's a lot of funds available.
Yes.
And for not-for-profits as well, there are also funds available. There's a lot of ways you can tap into the government for that. But I don't think with a zero-W model you can attract an investor. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because after they're looking to make money out of you.
Yeah.
So another thing to it, sorry. Earlier from US in non-profit, the amount of funding which was coming to India was 700 crores, and now it has increased to 27 to 2800 crores this year within the past 3 years.
For the last financial year, it was 40,000 crores.
From US coming to India.
Yes, everything was like 40,000 crores. It's not from US. It's actually the WHO and the UN has actually fused into India. And apparently,
talking about education, and just from the US alone, it has come 2,700 crores. It has increased 3 times in the past 3 years. So you can imagine the kind of funding that is available for your kind of venture. Like, it has to show the worth to those guys. Like, it is scalable. You can use that funding to a good cause. You'll definitely get funding.
A lot of this from an investment.
There is a new breed of VCs. They're called social VCs. You've heard of them? So these social VCs are actually giving back to the village they came from, their parents came from. The guy that I used to work with in Indonesia, he is doing a reforestation project in Indonesia because he made a bunch of money and he's putting in, I don't know, a couple $100 million. So they are social VCs. I don't know if that answers your question, but you could try it. They do exist in India.
They do. I tried with them, but again, there was just one big question. They offered me jobs, frankly, but they never said that they would invest into that. Reason being because the scenarios, the protocols to be followed, the legal pattern that we have in India is just not the best fit for that. So how to tackle all those things? I mean, this is needed. This is needed. Sustainable community businesses are needed for the growth of the 42% of our population. But how do we go about it?
Find the right social VC.
And make a Section 25 company to start with. So that they trust you because you have a transparent, everything is transparent out there in the company. They don't trust societies, they don't trust at all. So make a Section 25 company. They'll trust you better.
Yeah, my question is related to actually writing the business plan. When you have one market analysis strategy plan. So as you said, you should be getting the numbers and everything, data and figures. So putting something in the market, some evidence-based kind of things. Can you suggest some sources from where, while actually writing the business plan, we can get the evidence-based number regarding the market size? And
there's a company called eValueServe. I think they provide that data. They can definitely provide a lot of data like that. I think it's out of Delhi. The company. It's a pretty big name, and they do a lot of research. But I think if you just Google for what you just told me, Google for that, you should be able to find companies who can provide that information. Yeah.
The same company also helps us for the product we are making. The single product we are making, we know the cost of it. But when we are making masses, so the same company can also help us to tell us at what rate we should sell it, so we can get this much profit.
You mean eValueServe?
Yes.
I don't think so. They're more research.
They're more companies helping us.
They're more company research in terms of, they will write a research paper for you. I don't think they'll actually get into the manufacturing side. For that, you might need, like an Ernst & Young or a KPMG kind of company. I mean, if you don't want to spend that much money, then a smaller company would like that company.
I was having for 2 days dinner fest. I have a sandwich shop. So I made it like it. I was not knowing how much should I keep the rate. So I fixed it somewhere 15 and 20 pesos. Sandwiches, 2 sandwiches. But at last I found that I got a profit of 400 in 2 days. I got the money which I have invested, 2,500, so I got 3,000 something. But I was thinking if I made the arrangement of the rates much accurately or a little high or something, so it will help me for the rise in the interest or what we say profits.
Yeah. So I think a lot of that is going to be trial and error in pricing, but one sort of golden rule is don't ever give a discount.
I actually had a quick question about equity in terms to what
Equity,
equity in terms of what we're talking about. So in terms for let's say I have a startup, let's say for example a project that I want to fund, either go to an angel investor or
I can't hear you because of the drill.
I'm sorry. Oh, I don't really. My main question is back in terms of equity. I've personally gone and pitched to a couple of investors in terms of a different kind of business, different kind of industry. And when it comes to the IT business and it comes to, in terms of your expertise, what is the general kind of state you would give for a startup project that I have? For example, if I have an idea one morning when I wake up, I decided, hey, you know what, I really do see the potential in this in the next 3 years, 5 years, so be. And you see that you might actually have the first market advantage into getting to that segment. No one actually has taken that segment over. And the team. And so my main question is the fact that, let's say I go and pitch to you, for example, and I do give you my elevator pitch, and I tell you, you know what, this is the best thing out there. This will be something that'll do wonders. I want to give a part of my company to you in terms for your investment in this company. What is your take about what usually is that median on what they would ask for? Would they ask for 50% of the company, or would they ask 50% of that project?